Hello my beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. For those who are new, hi, my name is Victoria and I'm here to share with you my passion about makeup and skincare. So if you still haven't joined my family, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you will be notified about my future videos. Also follow me on Instagram and I have a TikTok account with the same username. Okay guys, so I have no makeup on my face except of my eyebrows and lip oil, so this face needs some touch, okay? And I'm hoping that this will help us today to create a good look, and the things we're gonna discover today in this box, hopefully they will bring a little bit more joy and maybe some good recommendations for you guys. So in today's video we're gonna review IPSY Glam Back Plus, aka BoxyCharm by IPSY, for this month of November, and I'm excited like always, but also I'm a little bummed because when I was looking at the choice sections I was very upset to see that instead of like normal 5-6 options they would give us 4, so it wasn't kind of exciting for me to go through all the options. The options weren't so good. I'll talk about them in a second, and I'm honestly guys kind of thinking about possibly unsubscribing from this because I don't feel like I'm getting anything exciting that would be like super exciting to use. I'm totally discovering new items for myself. That's why I kept this box for so long, because I like to discover brands, I like to discover new stuff that I wouldn't normally buy for myself, and a lot of small brands that IPSY carries, IPSY has, I absolutely love, but at this point I feel like this is not working out for me as good as I would want it to be. If you guys feel the same way, let me know in the comments down below. If you feel like this box has been very exciting for you lately, also let me know. Maybe we're getting different products, maybe you're choosing stuff that fits you better than I do for myself. I chose good stuff for today. Well, I have hopes about those items, okay? But at this point I feel like it's getting a little worse every month and I'm not as excited about this box arriving as I used to be a few months ago. But let's not talk about this whole sadness, let's talk about the products I got. And first I want to share with you the theme of the month, and the theme of this month is Glow of this winter. It's basically all about gifting season, and we see here some give, and I absolutely love Gwen Stefani's lip products. I adore her brand in general as well. I wish they launched more stuff because I've been really looking for some newness lately, but at this moment in my life I have so many different lipsticks from her. I have literally a couple shades of lip glosses, like even in my kit over here where I keep like my go-to products, I still have few items from Gwen Stefani. Even like this crazy color, it's been really cute. So I feel like something like that would definitely keep me going if I saw new things arriving, so I could possibly say no to this box like in general, because I like new stuff, I like discovering new stuff, and when I'm looking for new things it's not always easy to find little brands, and something like maybe more local, like brands from New York or maybe some small indie brands that are amazing, and it's so hard to find them among all of those insane amount of different brands. So IPSY's been really helpful with that, and I feel like we should definitely start playing with those products because I need to put full face of makeup on and start my day. So let's start from this first product that's called Byro Hydrangea Tea Intensive Hydration Serum that retails for $80. Byro was named after the founder Amy Rowe. It's vegan, cruelty-free, made in New York. It has 12 months of a shelf life, 30 milliliters, and it's supposed to be a very nice hydrating serum with upcycled hydrangea, and they use their unique hydro capsules that's supposed to like burst onto your skin and then release all the hydrating elements that are inside. You know that I'm not a big fan of this applicator, but I do really like the packaging. The blue color just gets me, and the feel that it gives me, it's kind of like refreshing feel when I'm looking at this because it has this blue elements inside. It smells very floral and a lot like tea in a way, that it's some kind of tea, so I do feel like it combines a lot of herbal notes. So guys, if you're not a big fan of this type of scents, I want you to be aware that it has quite heavy scent, but it's not bothering me. So let's try to apply this on our bare skin, and it does look bluish and it's quite liquidy, but when I'm applying this onto my face, wow, it feels almost like gel-like when I'm applying this, which is so nice because you almost expect it to be super liquidy, but then when you kind of like get this going, it transforms into quite rich, I would say, gel to liquid consistency. This feels actually really nice. It feels like something that's gonna definitely plump your skin. I don't think my skin went through the best time these days because I've been working really hard, and then after my work I was trying to do some stuff as well, so I've been dehydrated constantly. My skin was getting good skincare, but honestly I feel like the dehydration part and also, you know, eating a lot of junk didn't help at all. So this actually was my choice, and I do want to show you my choice section here, and that's basically what I was talking about. We have just 4 products here. One of them is Murad. It's a cleanser. You know, I don't hate Murad, I don't love it either, so it's kind of like, you know, relationship that we don't have. So it's hard for me to actually pick product from Murad if I have the choice section like that. There was also a baked highlighter from Iconic London. I'm sure it's a good formula, and honestly I was thinking about this, but then I thought that maybe hydrating serum would help us to kind of like balance the skin, and just another good option if it's a good option. Honestly, for $80 I feel like I would definitely have to use this for quite some time in order for you guys to get from me any kind of response. Is it a good stuff or bad stuff? Because it's a lot of money and I just don't want to recommend something so expensive knowing that I haven't used this for a while. So I definitely have to update you about that one. And there's also Maximist Bare Minerals mascara. This one was quite interesting. I used to like it, I used to hate it. I had mixed feelings about this. I feel like it really depended on the tube I was getting, but this was quite decent overall, so I decided to try something new, and I feel like that serum was a good choice in this case. Okay, my love, so I just decided to add some headband just because I feel like we're gonna play with a lot of products that have pigment, and my hair is just very straight now, so it's kind of touching my face, and I don't want it to do this until my face will not be set with a setting spray. So I do want to check out the next product. It's going to be actually a primer. So I'm looking at my face right now, and based on that fact that I was able to give this serum a few minutes to absorb into my skin, like you need to do technically before applying makeup on the top of any skincare product, I feel like my skin got very soft and smooth, which is amazing. It doesn't feel sticky, doesn't feel tacky, so far it works nicely. But now I want to talk about this little primer over here, and this was IPSY's choice, so let's check this one out. So this is OPV Beauty Skin Gold Primer that retails for $35. It has 30 milliliters, it's cruelty free, made in KR, 18 months of a shelf life, and I believe that it does have a tint. It has a little pump, and you know guys, I love pump. So when I was filming like little preview for my TikTok, I noticed that this is orange, and it's actually saying on the description that it fits all skin tones. I mean, basically this is gonna also even out your skin tone in general, which is great. It does have a scent, so I don't know guys how I will tolerate 2 different scents on my face right now, but considering that this is very orangey, I'm very worried honestly that this will give me kind of like very orange look, because my face and my skin is super pale in general, so I'm really hoping this will not work against of us. I'm gonna trust the process, but honestly guys, I feel like this is a little too dark for my skin, even though they say that this is good for all skin tones. Usually when I see colors like that, I realize that my pale skin can be actually an exclusion. I feel like it's actually not bad. It's slightly tacky, but honestly I don't know what is this. Is it the primer by itself, or maybe it's a combination of the skincare and the primer? But I feel like my face feels so soft, it's incredible. So this shimmery gold color actually has kind of like sparkling effect. I could definitely see some sparkle, but it's so subtle. I don't think you will have any troubles with that because it doesn't have any huge pieces of shimmer, like literally chunks of shimmer. When you see, my face got a little bit of glow, and it's okay. And it gets less tacky, so we'll wait a little bit and see how the foundation will apply on the top. But before doing the foundation stuff, let's talk about the next product I got, because this will help us to kind of like play with foundation as well, because I got here a brush set that you know guys, when I'm getting brushes, it's mostly because I don't see anything that would be more valuable for me, and anything that I could possibly use more than the brushes. I have enough brushes, but from the other side it's never enough, because some of them are wearing off, so you want to replace them. Here I got this 3-piece, and let's talk about this. So this is Spectrum Collection's 3-piece brush club face set that retails for $21. It's on sale right now. It was definitely a desperate choice, I am not gonna lie. It was something that I chose because I didn't see anything else that would interest me more. They are vegan and cruelty free, by the way, but let's take a look at our choice section and you tell me, guys, what do you think? So when you're looking at this choice section, you see luminous face powder in neutral from Galactic. I wasn't crazy about that. There's Murad again, and there's also collagen boosting serum. Well, 2 serums would be way too much for me at this point, so I decided that Spectrum Collections would fit this whole box way better. So what are we getting here? 3 brushes. I believe those are synthetic brushes based on the touch. I should tell you that. So one of them is a foundation brush, another one could be a concealer, highlighter, powder brush, and this one is a shadow brush. So let's start from this foundation brush. Honestly, guys, I usually use brushes like that for my skincare routine. I don't like this type of brushes, like painting brushes. I prefer kabuki brush or brush that has more density versus this one. But there are 2 types of people, and if you guys love this type of brushes, that's amazing. Just if it works for you, I'm very happy. For me, it needs extra work, okay? And I don't like extra work, especially when I'm getting ready and I don't have a lot of time. I do want to mention that the plastic handles are fully see-through, and the handle has just a name on it. The rest is just a simple brush, and I feel like for $21, I don't know. But today I'm going to use my Prada foundation, and you know what? Let's apply a little bit on the back of my hand, and then from the hand, let's see what we can do with this brush. I feel like the canvas we created, it's beautiful because my skin feels super soft and not tacky at all, so that primer has very lovely ability to absorb into the skin without looking and feeling greasy, tacky, or heavy. So that's incredible. But now, you know what? Am I liking this brush? Like, this definitely gives me very beautiful light to medium coverage, and honestly, I'm fine with that. I know I've been very dehydrated, but my skin doesn't look horrible, and with that perfect prep, I feel like this is quite enough of the coverage. Am I actually liking it? This is crazy. This is just something. Like, if I'm gonna fall in love with a brush like that, this is gonna be something I totally didn't expect to see. Yeah, now I'm having complications just because I usually use my sponge on my face, and when I see how this brush performs on my forehead, that's a little more complicated than the cheek area. I feel like it's not blending the product in. That's my whole concern I have. Like, it has to like get the product in for that seamless touch, seamless look, and it's not doing the perfect job. And also I feel like my nose area is going to be also very difficult to perfect with this brush. Yeah, I am gonna go over with my sponge, and I'm just gonna make sure that everything looks great, and I'm gonna add a little bit of foundation on the areas that are very hard to reach with that brush. And I just want that seamless blend that I got used to, and I know this foundation can do that, so that's something that we can easily achieve with my sponge. Okay, I feel like this amount of coverage is quite enough, and then I do want to use my bronzer and blush, and then I'm gonna come back to you guys and try to use this 829 brush as a highlighter brush. As a highlighter brush, and we'll see how it's gonna work. And for my highlighter, I want to use my Charlotte Tilbury highlighter that I love so much, and let's just dip this brush into the highlighter, and let's just add a little touch. I mean, I like a little fluffier brush at this point, but if you want to be more precise, this brush can actually do a great job. I can tell you this right now. It's very soft, and this bristles can achieve beautiful job, so that's quite lovely. I'm trying to be very light-handed, but still, I mean, if you know, you know. It's such a skin-like formula and it's so easy to build it, and I feel like it looks incredible on the skin. Okay, so I set my face, and I'm gonna add a little bit of powder, and then we're gonna start creating a look. And I do want to also use this little brush that's called 828 just as a starter point for our eye look, and then I'm gonna just finish it. I want to see how it blends. I honestly feel like this should be okay no matter what, because it's quite soft, it has good density, and it's not gonna give us any hard time, because this feels like something that I would definitely use on a daily basis, this specific one. So I'm gonna just really quickly add some powder to our face, and also I think I'm gonna go and figure out what palette I want to use today. I don't want to do any crazy looks. My eyes have been on fire. I was filming a lot of eyeshadow videos and I was doing a lot of pre-filming. I'm not sure what video is gonna come out first, so I don't want to spoiler that, but let me add some powder and we're gonna go from there. As my eyeshadow palette, I want to use this Makeup by Mario palette, and I feel like I haven't used this for some time. I want to do very easy, very effortless makeup look, so let's start probably from this shade over here. So this called EM3. This one. This looks very blendable, buildable, very nice color that you can use for literally either all over eyelid color or even like creating that depth that you can do for the outer portion, or maybe if you're doing halo eye from two sides of your eyelid. But I'm just gonna blend this and try to create some kind of intensity around my eyelid. And I am using this new brush that I feel like is good for packing the color more than blending, but we can make this work. Yeah guys, I would totally use this color as color to pack the shade, to make it more deep and intense, but I'm gonna keep going with this shade. And I feel like I want to maybe add one more color and shimmer. I don't want to go crazy. I think I'm gonna use the same shade to my lower lash line as well. I'm gonna buff it really lightly just to add some definition. I'm using different brush. By the way, this is also from IPSY. This is a Game Beauty EO4 brush. It's very nice. Definitely good for this type of job. Okay, then I'm gonna use one more shade, and I think I'm gonna use this gray color. This one. This one called EM8. So with this shade, I'm gonna use the same brush, the same new brush, and pack it a little more on the outer portion, and it's starting to look really nice. So I feel like we're gonna stop on that and just add one of the gorgeous shimmers, or maybe two shimmers, I'm not sure now. And I want to use this color here, and this called EM10, this one. And with this shade, I'm gonna just literally finish this look. I'm gonna lightly press this color on my eyelid with its soft touch. Okay guys, let me finish this eye look. Let me add mascara, add liner, maybe add some color to the inner corners, and I'll be right back to check out the next product from this box. Okay my loves, and just like that my makeup is ready. I feel like my eye look came out to be very effortless, let's call it like that. And I want to check out the lipstick I got. Let's take a look at this little baby, because I literally used the same brand today before I actually filmed this video, and I really like their lip gloss formula, like lip oil formula. I haven't tried any lipsticks from this brand, so let's give it a shot. This is China B Miami Ultimate Hydration Lipstick Hibiscus Island that retails for $20. There are 3 shades available. It has 12 months of a shelf life, made in China, it has 3 grams, smells very sweet. Like I could smell this when I was like looking at this, looking at the color. When you're looking at the packaging, it has a plastic packaging. It's not looking very luxurious, but honestly I don't mind it. If it's a good formula, I will take it. The color looks adorable. I feel like it's gonna fit this eye look as well, and it's supposed to have satin finish. I would call it like a soft neutral pinkish nude color. I do wanna apply a little bit of the lip liner. I'm gonna use today Lucky Cheek Liner, just to like, you know, give a little bit of the definition to my lip. And I'm using like really neutral color in order for it to actually blend and see the true color of the lipstick. All right, and now let's try this. This smells like super duper sweet, so yummy. Ooh, it's like mega shiny. Oh wow, this is super pretty, super duper creamy, definitely full coverage. The color is nice and rich, and honestly it feels so balmy. It feels almost like a lot of NARS products when they combine this like lipstick and lip balm formula together. It's so comfortable. You know what, this could be actually a dupe of the other product I have here from Armani. This baby, hold on guys, I'm not even joking, this Armani lipstick I love so much, but it almost feels the same way like this one. How crazy is that? Did we find a dupe? I feel like China B is a little cheaper than Armani obviously, but not by much, so it's a little cheaper dupe, but I do really like Armani one. And if you want to try this guys, I have a beige 109 here and I'm absolutely loving that. From the other side we have this China B lipstick in a shade Sweet Hibiscus Island, and it's incredibly comfortable. I'm not usually going for lipsticks like that on like days when I'm working, just because I feel like my teeth get some lipstick on and it's not as long wearing, but I would love to try and see how this is gonna stay on our lips and actually, you know, try to wear this for some time, because I'm gonna do my errands after this. So it's definitely gonna be really helpful to see how good is the staying power of this lipstick. And the last product, guys, I swear I've seen this all over the TikTok and I was very excited to smell this, so let's dive into checking out this baby. This is by Rosie Jane Dulce Travel Spray that retails for $29. We know that dulce for Spanish, it's gonna be a sweet. It translates like sweet. This is supposed to have vanilla, hinoki wood, and nude musk notes. It's supposed to feel like long kisses, mixtapes, and sweet dreams. Very not like me. I'm very aggressive with my fragrance. I like to smell sophisticated and very fierce. I like it to be soft in some way, but still I want it to be a fragrance that's gonna just, you know, give me that boost of self-confidence in a way. Sometimes I feel like this though. Sometimes. I'm spreading this all over my body without even knowing do I like it or no. Okay guys, actually it smells very warm and spicy. It's interesting. This is not fully me, but I was like almost sure when I read the description that I'm gonna give this to my mom. But now when I'm thinking about this, maybe I like it. I know that so many people will absolutely love it. It's just me and my preference. I'm not a big fan of like very sweet fragrances, but I just ordered another Kayali and I'm using right now another Kayali one that's like super sweet as well. So I'm kind of, I don't know, am I transitioning into a super sweet person? I don't know what is happening, guys. I don't know. But this is actually pretty. They're describing this fragrance like sweet and candy-like with a shot of whiskey. That's such a beautiful description, considering that this actually makes sense when you smell this. So people on TikTok keep saying that this smells like vanilla ice cream. I can see where it's coming from, but I wouldn't say that this is so simple. There's definitely more to it, which is quite pretty. So also I do want to mention that it's made in USA. It has 12 months of a shelf life. It has also 10 milliliters. The bottle by itself, it's a clear glass bottle that has product inside and nothing. I mean, it's super minimalistic. Like if you know by Rosie Jane, their brand is super minimalistic, and I like the packaging because it's not too much, and sometimes we do need that, sometimes we miss that. I like the simplicity. Also, it is vegan and cruelty free. And let's jump into our choice section. We have here eyeshadow palette from Violet Voss. I was so tempted, guys, I'm not gonna lie. That temptation was there to get this palette, but then I changed my mind. There was also Anastasia Beverly Hills lip liner. I decided not to do that. Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer bronzer in Sunbeam. If I remember this right, this was quite liquidy formula, very lightweight. It doesn't have a lot of base. It's pretty, but it's not something I would be reaching for, so I decided to just skip it. And this beautiful packaging that looks almost like Tatcha in a way. It's an apple cider toning spray, and I decided to skip it. On this note, we are ending our unboxing video because those were all the products. And overall, if we're talking about this month's BoxyCharm by IPSY and we're talking about value we're getting, so the total value is going to be $185. The big reason behind this is this baby that retails for $80, so it's definitely something you need to keep in mind when you're thinking about the amount of money you could potentially save. This actually performed really nicely. I'm gonna keep using this and update you guys about this product because I feel like it has big potential. I don't know how good it's gonna be on the long run, but I still want to give it a good shot. If we're talking about primer in combination with the serum, like most of the time it performed beautifully. The tint is interesting. I don't think it did anything bad in terms of the color in general. It didn't influence in any bad way my foundation, so it's another product I have to keep using in order to let you know how it performs. The lipstick is nice. I feel like it's definitely a dupe for Armani. I know there are so many formulas like that, but specifically Armani shade and the way how it feels reminds me of this product big time. Very comfortable, very lightweight. I would probably use this. I could see myself reaching for this color, I'm not gonna lie, just not probably when I'm working, because when I'm working I need something foolproof. Lately I've been using either matte lipsticks or liquid formulas, so it's definitely something that I'm gonna put in my drawer over here, and I'll see, maybe I'll find perfect times for this lipstick, perfect days, perfect occasions to wear this, because it's quite comfortable. The fragrance, this is not me. This is absolutely not me me, but it's very intriguing. It's very sweet. It's definitely having some lovely notes. It's not as simple, and I like that it's quite intriguing, so I definitely would suggest you to smell it if you like sweet scents, if you like to smell like, let's call it like that, vanilla ice cream with shot of whiskey. How does it sound? I think it sounds exactly like this fragrance smells, so we'll leave it on that. And number 5 was our brush set that I feel like was okay. I didn't feel like it was amazing and something that completely changed my routine or will influence my routine in any way. It's a good addition to my collection, but I don't think this is something that I would buy by myself on my own or gift it to somebody, because it's definitely a very weird combination of brushes, and if you don't like the flat brush for your foundation, you may as well buy something different and spend your money on something different set, different product, and just, you know, something that you're gonna use more often than brushes like that. Okay, my loves, that's it for today's video. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed this video, enjoyed creating this look with me, and if you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. If you have any suggestions, any requests, if you have any thoughts about this product or in general about IPSY Glam Bag Plus or BoxyCharm by IPSY, how we call it, leave me a comments down below. I'd love to know your opinion, guys. And like always, let's learn new Ukrainian word, and I think that today we should learn how to say head in Ukrainian. Why not? If you want to say a head in Ukrainian, like head, I know. With my accent, it's getting a little more complicated. But if you want to say it in Ukrainian, you would say it like голова. Голова. Голова? And yeah, guys, thank you so much for staying till the end of this video. I love you all very much, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.